Okay, today we're going to talk about two things. One, how to stabilize the club head. How do you stabilize this club head and keep it stable through the impact zone? Okay, I know that step might be in the way, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to show it to you. It's up here on the handle, okay? How do we keep this club head from being all flippy and doing whatever? And some people are flipping it through there. I'm going to flip it through there. And we want that club head stable. Okay, if this is my club head, I want it stable coming through there. I don't want flipping and doing all kinds of weird stuff, right? So let's talk about that first, and then I'm going to talk about a second thing that's really important, okay? So how do we stabilize the club head? So the first thing you're going to do is, very simple, put your lead hand, okay? So I'm a right-handed person, so my lead hand's my left, okay? And what you're going to do is, you put your hand on the club like you normally do at the top, all right? And you're going to rotate it away from the target. The target's that way, right? We all agree the target's that way. So I'm rotate the shaft this way, okay? And then back. Okay? Again, rotate it this way, then back. Do that a couple times, 3 or 4 times. Just get used to trying to do this with your forearm. See how my forearm's doing the work? My forearm and wrist are making that turn, right? What I'm not doing is lifting my shoulder to make the shaft rotate, right? No lifting the shoulder. Just use your forearms. Okay, so start in the middle and rotate away from the target. Okay, now switch hands. Well, this time it's my trail hand, which would be down here in the club, right? So you're going to do just the opposite. You're going to take your trail arm now. Same thing. You're not going to use your shoulder. Just going to use your forearm. And you're going to rotate the shaft towards the target. There and back. There and back. Let's do that a few times. Get used to rotating the shaft there and back. Okay, so one more time. The lead hand is going to go away from the target and back. Away from the target and back. Away from the target and back. Okay, the trail hand goes towards the target and back. Towards the target and back. Okay, now that we've done that, you're going to put both hands on the club. One here. Take your normal grip. Okay. And now what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, but they're going to be working in opposition. The lead hand's going to try to go this way, and the trail hand's going to try to go that way at the same time. So we're going to rotate them together at the same time. What happens? Look at my forearms. My elbows go from this, and it all comes together. So I'm squeezing my hands and trying to rotate them towards each other. They're working against each other with the same pressure. Got it? That's Ben Hogan. He taught us that in the book, and that's what's really happening there. He just never really articulated it, but that's what he meant. So we don't just push them together. We rotate them against each other. You got it? Big difference. We're not just pushing our hands together. We're not just pushing together. We're rotating them against each other. Got it? So again, you put your hands on there, and you work them against each other. Rotate them against each other. Look at the elbows go down. And I feel it in my chest, and my elbows are pointing towards my hips, not hanging out here like this. Okay, so that's how you stabilize a club head. Now when you're swinging, you're going to maintain that pressure throughout your entire swing. Don't just do it here and then relax on it. You got to keep that pressure there. You don't have to kill the club, but you got to keep it firm. Okay. Even back here, I'm maintaining that twisting action with the forearms and the hands working against each other. And then when I turn, that club head is very stable. Okay, that's how you stabilize the club head, guys and gals. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is overcoming swinging from the top first, and a big challenge for most amateurs is how, resisting the temptation that once you get to the top, they start like this. They have good intentions, but then they swing their arms, and then the club would hit the ground, right? So they stand up and flip at it, and then they finish like they're a pro. But we all know it just looks good at regular speed, but looks terrible if you slow it down. And of course the shots are weak and whatever else, right? So how do we overcome the temptation that once we get to the top of our swing, most people are swinging down like this. They start straightening their legs. They start standing up because they know they're going to hit their brain tells them they're going to hit the ground. They flip through like this, and then they go like this, okay? We don't want that, right? What we want is So I'm going to stabilize the club head like I just taught you. Okay, I'm going to come back up here. Okay, and what we're going to do is I want you to watch my trail arm. Okay, some people have really high hands and high trail elbow. That's okay, whatever yours is at. I'm more down here. You can be up here if you want. Okay, but regardless, what you're going to do is the underside of your arm, and particularly the kind of on the inside and close to the top of your arm here. As you begin to turn, you're going to bring that arm down and you're going to pin it. The upper part of that arm, you're going to pin it to your rib cage. You're going to hold it there. There's pressure right there. You see that? I'm putting pressure there. Now I'm overdoing it for this lesson so you all can see it, but I want you to understand that your trail arm doing this work, and you push it against your rib cage. You push it. Okay, let me get rid of the club. You hold it there, and then you turn, and your arm is bent. See how my arm's bent? You turn, and you're going to be bent over at the waist here, and you're going to have some side bend. And you're going to, just like you're playing tennis, you're just going to keep turning. Get it? What you're not going to do is start turning and look, my arm's disconnected from my torso now, and I'm going to start throwing it down there. No. We don't get up here, start turning, then swinging. Gonna swing at it. No. We get up here, we start to turn, and as we get to turn, we get that elbow down to the upper arm down to the side, get it attached to our rib cage, put some pressure there. You're gonna feel it in your shoulder muscle, and then you're not gonna swing your arms. You're gonna swing your lower body, and your torso is gonna turn sideways, and then this club head is gonna take over. The mass of that club is gonna take over, and it's gonna extend your arm at the right time. Boom, out over here. It's gonna extend it over there, past the ball. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can put this together. I'm stabilizing my grip. Okay, I'm up here. I'm gonna try to do this slow motion first. See how my arm's pinned to my side? And now I'm just gonna turn. I'm not swinging my arms, I'm turning my body. Okay? Got it? So a little move to the target, down, turn. Okay? That's the lesson for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you all real soon again next time.